going to show you how to add a widget to your home screen. The first thing you want to do is place your finger on any app or icon on the home screen. Flick down until you hear edit. Once you hear edit, you'll go up to the top left of your screen and you will place your finger on the add widget button, which will appear. Do a single finger double click, and that will take you into all the widgets that you have available to you. My favorite widget is the battery widget, so let's use that for this example. You'll go down until you see the battery widget. Then you'll do a single finger double click to open that up. Then you're going to be presented with some options. You have a small, medium, and large option in most of your choices for widgets. Each one gives you different information. So you'll go through those and you'll decide which one suits your needs the best. Once you've done that, let's say you chose the medium size one, you go down and you'll hear continue, do a single finger double click on that, and then that will place the widget on the home screen. Then at any point, you can look at that widget to see the battery level of not only your phone, but any Bluetooth device that's attached to your phone. So let's say you have an Apple Watch, you'll be able to see the amount of battery that you have left in your watch, or maybe your earbuds, or anything else for that matter. So this is a really good way to keep track of all of the things that are connected with the charge all in one place. So there you go, adding a widget to the home screen. Enjoy.
For some people, information overload is a real thing, and it's great to start with a summary of an article. So given this is one of my students who happens to be blind, we were exploring different options and platforms. Now, to my understanding, if you have a free ChatGPT account, there's an article word limit for summarizing. My student brought to me the option called Quillbot, but that was not accessible with VoiceOver. And we were working on her Mac and her iPad. For the purposes of today, I'm going to talk about how the tool that I found works on my iPhone, and it certainly worked that way on the iPad as well. So I looked up some options and found TLDR this, that's TLDRTHIS.com. I didn't know this, but TLDR stands for Too Long Don't Read, apparently. So anyway, this option is accessible only on Safari. Unfortunately, as of a few months ago when I discovered this, Google, if you're on Chrome on your iPad or iPhone, it prevents you from reading the summary because it is presented as an image and it's not navigable by your VoiceOver commands. So TLDRthis.com is the option that we're going with, and I'm going to share with you some details here. So there are different pricing options and possibilities. So with the free version, what you're getting is unlimited basic summaries, and you get key sentences. So what happens is you're going to put the URL or the text of an article, or you're going to upload the article to the website, and then you're going to hit summarize this, and then you get a really nice summary. So you can get 10 advanced AI summaries just one time, and when you use those up, you're done with those. You can get a one-time 10 paraphrases, and then with all of these options, you get to add the browser extension for TLDR. You get distraction, ad-free reading, which is awesome. And then you get metadata extraction, which sounds complicated, but all they're saying really is that you get the title, the author, and the date included in the summary. And they're important keyword detection, and you get support. So basically what you're getting is a summary of the article, and then because this is kind of geared toward academics or people who are in organizations or students using the service or universities, it'll often give you some questions to think about when you read the article in general. The starter edition really is only $4 a month. And what changes here are the fact that it's not just a one-time 10 summaries kind of thing. You get unlimited basic summaries rather than extended summaries, 100 advanced AI summaries per month, and then up to 100 paraphrases per month, and then the use of the browser extensions, etc. All the rest of the features. For the professional or medium high usage tier, it's $8.25 a month. It allows for 500 AI summaries per month, 500 paraphrases per month, and the other features. And then, of course, there's a business tier, and that allows for, $16.60 a month for unlimited advanced AI summaries, 1,000 paraphrases a month, and so forth. There's also a pay-as-you-go option. So we'll get to the nitty-gritty here and let you hear how it sounds in a second. You do want to create an account if you want one of the paid options. And then after logging in, then you'll go to the website, which I'm on right now here with my iPhone. So I'm going to explore the headings with you.
Enter an article URL or paste your text. Heading level 3.
Okay.
Browser extensions. Heading level 3.
It talks about the different browser extensions. You can add the TLDR, this extension from the Chrome web store, but I don't encourage the use of Chrome because it's not a navigable result.
Single platform. Endless summaries. Heading level 2.
So they're just indicating being it's a web-based platform. You can be on an iPhone or Android, whatever you want to browse the web with here, but I have not explored it via Android, but as I've said, Safari is the best option here.
100% automatic article summarization with just a click. Heading level 3. Article metadata extraction. Heading level 3. Distraction and ad-free reading. Heading level 3.
I like that ad-free reading. That's great.
Avoid the clickbait trap. Heading level 3. Who is TLDR this for? Heading level 2.
And here are the categories of people that commonly use this.
Anyone with access to the internet. Heading level 3. Students. Heading level 3. TLDR. This is for students studying for exams who are overwhelmed by information overload. This tool will help them summarize information into a concise, easy to digest piece of text.
Okay.
Writers. Heading level 3. TLDR. This is for anyone who writes frequently and wants to quickly summarize their articles for easier writing and easier reading. Teachers. Heading level 3. TLDR. This is for teachers who want to summarize a long document or chapter for their students. Institutions. Heading TLDR. This is for corporations and institutions who want to condense a piece of content into a summary that is easy to digest for their employees/students. Journalists. Heading TLDR. This is for journalists who need to summarize a long article for their newspaper or magazine.
So in other words, you're just summarizing for different groups of people. When you go to the top of the web page, the only annoying thing is that there is a video that wants to play. And so if you put your rotor on form controls, and so you'll navigate past some video type controls.
Enter picture in picture. Skip back 10 play button. Skip forward 10 29 second more button. Unmute button. Left arrow previous. Right arrow next. Upload file button.
Okay, this is the first thing that you'll want to note is the upload file. So you would be able to browse for files on your device.
Add URL button.
Here's the add URL.
Add text button.
And here's the add text. So depending on which option you double tap on, you will be able to add that appropriate information. So I'm going to go to the add URL.
https:// insertion point at end. Text selection. Speaking rate. Misspelled words. Edit. Select all. Paste. https://www.ramseySolutions.com/personal-growth/peace-of-mind?UTM_campaign equals summarize this button.
So it's a long URL and it's 16 ways to get peace of mind from the daveramsey.com website. So I'm going to double tap.
Summarize this. Dimmed. Reading the document. Ellipsis.
And now I'm going to swipe left.
https: document processed.
Okay, so it took just probably about 10 seconds to process. And by swiping left and right, I found out that the document did indeed process. I'm in a question box here in case I wanted to ask the service a question. But if I swipe left.
TLDR logo, image, regenerate response, button. 5. How does the article emphasize? 4, 3, 2, 1. The article button.
Okay, so I needed to swipe left a few times to get to the beginning of the text box.
The article provides 16 ways to find peace of mind and overcome anxiety. The key points include 1. Facing uncomfortable truths head on instead of avoiding them. 2. Journaling to get thoughts and feelings out of your head and onto paper. 3. Connecting with trusted loved ones for support and human connection. 4. Being physically active through exercise to reduce stress and improve mental health. 5. Spending time outdoors in nature, which is healing and restorative. 6. Getting enough quality sleep, which is crucial for mental and physical health. 1. What are some of the key practices recommended in the article for finding peace of mind?
Here are some questions so that you could study the material.
2. How does the article suggest dealing with uncomfortable emotions and thoughts, rather than avoiding them? 3. What role do relationships, physical activity, and time in nature play in the author's recommendations for reducing anxiety and stress? 4. What specific tools or techniques does the article suggest for managing negative thought patterns and cultivating gratitude? 5. How does the article emphasize the importance of addressing the root causes of anxiety, rather than just treating the symptoms? Regenerate response button.
Okay, so if I wanted it to, do that summary again, then I have options of asking a question, or I could share this summary with the tabs at the bottom. So this is definitely a viable possibility. I really like the fact that it asks questions in case students need to be prompted to figure out ways to study the information more efficiently. And also, it does not cost as much as the ChatGPT Plus subscription. And if you just want to summarize articles and you don't want to do some of the other things that the ChatGPT offers, then that is fine. So this is definitely an option. Even the free tier is a possibility, but for just a few dollars a month, you can summarize away.
So I'm using Zoom currently to record this. That's what you see on the screen if you're watching the video. But I want to show you a problem to be solved. Thanks to Allison for giving me that phrase to use. And B, how I solve that problem. So I would say 90% of my day, I work out of Dropbox. And going to a specific folder, I initiate that by pressing the Windows key and the letter R.
Run dialog. Type the name of a program, folder, document, or internet resource, and Windows will open it for you. Open:/edit combo. Dropbox, 1 of 26. Alt+O.
Typing in or pressing Enter on Dropbox.
File Explorer. Dropbox. Items View Multi-Select List Box. Not selected September 8th Babcock and Priest Takeover. 8/17/2024 1:03 p.m. File folder.
I shouldn't move that one, but this gets me into my Dropbox folder. So that's okay, except for what if I could just hit Windows key and the number 1 to open the Dropbox folder automatically? I learned from a ACB community call. It was Tyson Ernst call that he does typically on Monday evenings, that you can go in and change the home directory that you open when you press Windows key 1 or open File Explorer. So in File Explorer, when you have it open, press the Alt key.
New button collapsed. 1 of 9.
Tap the right arrow key until you reach
Sort button. View. More options. Detail. More options button.
And press Enter.
Menu. Undo button. 1 of 7.
If you up arrow,
Less app bar button. Options button. 7 of 7. Change settings for opening items, file and folder views, and search.
And press Enter.
Leaving menus. Folder options dialog. General page. General page. Open File Explorer to combo box. Home. 1 of 4.
Now, he showed me that you can open OneDrive, and this might be newer, but what I discovered, or open it to your PC, but what I discovered is you can also
Dropbox. 3 of 4.
choose Dropbox. And if I hit Shift Tab,
General tab. Apply button. Alt+A.
hit Apply,
Open File Explorer to combo box. Dropbox. 3 of 4.
Shift Tab to OK button,
Dropbox. More options button.
and then close File Explorer with Alt F4.
Desktop. Folder view list view.
You can press Windows key 1.
Taskbar.
That takes you to your
Dropbox.
taskbar.
Items view multi-select list box. Not selected September 8th Babcock and Priest Takeover. 8/17/2024 1:03 p.m. File.
And takes you to your Dropbox. You can also set this PC home or your personal OneDrive / business OneDrive as the directory that opens when you open File Explorer, with Windows key 1 if it's on your taskbar, or Windows key E if you don't have it pinned to your taskbar.